One wins off flop reflects post-flop aggression and effectiveness, and it tells you how well a player fights for pots. In games with weaker opponents, you should target a range that should be higher because less players will fight for the pot. So when you play at low stakes or even mid stakes or on a soft side or in live games, you should usually win a lot of pots. Now in live games, you might see a ton of multi-way pots, so your one man soft flop will naturally go down, but hopefully you get the point. You generally want to fight for pots, you want to win a lot of pots, and so your one man soft flop should remain high. It shows that you're trying to win many pots. Again, there are exceptions of different pairings of archetypes. If your opponent is extremely spewy and is willing to lose all these massive pots, it could be a winning strategy to have a low one man soft flop and just trap your opponent. But in the grand scheme of things, it's not the best strategy, and it's also not what the best and most elite players in the world are doing. So if we look into a one man soft flop group comparison, we can see at the top, these elite players have a one man soft flop during the championship of 47. And it also impacts their one without showdown because they're not giving up a lot of small pots. They end up realizing a lot of their equity by either bluffing or calling down, fighting for pots, and therefore the non-showdown, also known as red line, is usually break even or positive. So you can see here, even though we played with an ante, and there are a ton of multi-way pots in this championship, the best, most elite players maintained a break even or positive red line and a very high one man soft flop, or I should say because they're playing a high one man soft flop strategy, they're fighting for a lot of pots.